So I'm walking through my town, and I'm not exactly sure what it is that I want to do. And I've been wandering around for a while and just can't decide to pick a project, and so I'm just going to start placing blocks down, I think. A little bit of a creative block, but that's okay. I think that's the way to handle these sorts of things. Just start placing stuff, and if you don't like it, you can always tear it down later. But I want to work in this area, I think, is what I've decided. Just this whole row of buildings. And first of all, this is missing a good chunk of it. So I'm just going to fill this in so I have something to work with. Just like that. And then we can come back down, and I kind of think that I want to just place a row of sandstone in here. So we'll do that, I guess. Just like so. Replace this with solid block. I fancy that this house here, I think it does make sense for it to be any sort of a store. I want to have a residency, place where someone lives, so I think we'll have a door in here maybe. Got a decent amount of space to work with, and then up here you're gonna have a staircase. Just kind of comes up here, I guess. How much space do I have if I do this? It's a pretty short ceiling. Potentially I bring this over here then. I don't know if I like that. So I think we're just gonna roll with this and see where it takes us. I'm gonna add in just a little bit of a trim, a ledge, all the way around here, because I think so. Well, I don't know. Well, let's see. Jeez. Yeah, I think we're gonna do the same thing right here that we did on this other building with the sandstone. So I'm gonna grab this here and this here, and we'll make this solid block, and then bring our stairs, solid block, and then our stairs all the way across to the corner, like that. Yep. So it's kind of interesting at this point. I'm thinking I'll have both of these levels different housing units, so they each have like a bed and a kitchen area. Probably like that. Okay, this little bit between these two buildings is really awkward. There's just 2 blocks and like a 3rd block back here, and it's like jutting out. I want to fix this up, and in order to do that, I'm just going to trim back a few blocks right here, all the way up, maybe back to like this. I'm going to trim you back. We'll make this into more of the cliff bit, so we'll bring some stone up, and we'll bring it up so it's kind of even with the cliff up here. There's a tree in my way. So we'll just do our same sort of thing that we've been doing. We'll bring the dirt up and across, kind of hanging over the cliff face, and do something like this. Change this to stone. Drop back down, and that's probably where I'll leave it for now. I might change that later. We'll have to mess with this. Bring the building. There we go. And as for this right here, I think I might just pile up some dirt. Yep. I'm gonna bring in some trap doors just to make a little bit of a railing here, like so. Yeah, I hate that. Cool, we're gonna give this guy just a little bit of an awning over their door. Come in here. There's not a whole lot of space to work with, but we'll pop down a crafting bench for now. I'm thinking maybe put like a little partition here. It helps if you have a lot of or a space you're working with and you're not sure what to do with it. If you segment it off into smaller pieces, makes it a little bit more manageable, more interesting as well. But yeah, so we'll put a bed here. We'll mark that out. I think maybe we'll put like a counter space here, and then maybe some like shelves or something with some chests on it, or bookcases. I think I'll put bookcases right here, and that's good. So yeah, it's just a simple little house. I got a little bed in the corner. I like this because it gives a little privacy. You know, if this were actually someone's house. We'll come out here and let's take a look at the upstairs area. We're working with the exact same kind of space in here, I guess. So, So for this area, I think maybe we'll do pretty much the same thing we did underneath. We'll put a bed there. We'll get our little partition up right here, and then like lay out some counter space right here. Yep. Cool, that was easy. And let's lay up a ceiling here as well. I think we'll probably put it at this level, and then what we'll do is we'll take down the walls of the building just a little bit shorter, and I think that will work just fine for us. Yeah, you know, I think that looks pretty good. I added a little bit of a window. If you go in here, it's just right above the counter, so painting. Just a little torch right here. I think it just adds that little bit of extra detail. But I'm kind of concerned about lighting at this point. So what I've been doing is I have these trap doors in the path with jack-o'-lanterns underneath them. I also have these like kind of lanterns or posts that I think are looking pretty good. They're not too busy. I think they fit in the area pretty nice. But as far as this little like alleyway goes, I think I'll just do the trap doors. So I'll put one right here, then one right here. There goes my pickaxe. Let me just dig this down right here. Plop our jack-o'-lantern, plop our trap door. Do the same thing right here, like so. And it's pretty much hasn't changed the way this alleyway looks at all, but it's all lit up, or it should be. Anyways, once it gets night, I'll look at it again, and I might walk around looking at light levels later, just to make sure that everything is totally lit up. I even did it in this area too. Yeah, I think it's a pretty simple lighting solution that works quite well. Well, I think I'm going to turn my attention to this building next. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to fill in this wall and the back wall as well. This is kind of an awkward area I've made for myself. Okay, that's a little bit better. Unfortunately, this is going to have to go to make way to the doorway. We'll just fill that in with cobblestone for now. Break this up. And something that I've been doing is in all the doorways, I have the logs facing this way. I don't know why. It's just the way I've been doing it. Alrighty, I'm going to place these bad boys in now. Just like that. And right here, right here, right here, and there. Yeah, looking pretty good here. I think I'm just going to place in my ceiling. And then well, that's going to be good for this building for now. I think I'm going to make the upper story accessible via the building next door. And there goes my axe. Well, I guess I'm down in the mines now today, because it turns out this is my very last piece of iron. So, that's exciting. I think that's where I will leave things off here today, unfortunately. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.